My career to fighting insurance companies to get victims the compensation they deserve. If you're a victim of a wreck, put us to work. Let our team of attorneys fight hard for you. Call me, Mike Brandner, 345-1111, or visit our office on East Thomas Street in downtown Hattiesburg.
Offices in Metairie and Hammond, Payne, Jubal Spears. Filing number LA22-14069.
North Carolina, would it be all right if I sing a song that's on my heart? Would it be all right if I take a little time and sing this song the way God laid it on my heart? To leave in a place in the middle of the air. The hypocrites can't come there. Oh, oh, oh. When I move to the sky, sky, sky high in heaven, heaven oh, high. Thank you, Jesus. That will be the Lord. Oh, yes, it will for me. Darrell, every now and then I think about it sometimes. And it brings tears to my eyes. When I thank you. When I move to the sky. There'll be no more stumbling blocks. Here, wipe the tears from my eyes. In a few more days, I gotta move. To the sky, sky. When I when I move back to the sky, yeah. Oh, in heaven, in heaven, heaven, oh, high. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh. That's the last. That's the last move. North Carolina. I'll be going on home someday. I wonder if anybody in here gonna need me there. Yeah. You know what I'm glad about? There'll be no more ups, no more downs. Let me see whether y'all remember this. This world is not my home. I I'm just passing through, yeah, oh yeah, while traveling this lonesome road is not so easy. No, 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 it ain't no. I have to bear a cross in this soul life if I want my crown. Let me tell you all this, there's a people roads to travel, a people mountains to climb, yeah. Before I hear the Lord say welcome home, I want to hear the Lord tell me welcome home. One more thing I want to leave with you. Sometime while on this journey, I get discouraged. How many of y'all get discouraged sometimes? When every road I try to choose seems like disappointment, peace be there. Yes, it do now. But I realize if I want some sunshine, I have to have rain. I'm right about it. And if I want some joy in this whole life, I have to have pain. Here's another thing I want to leave you. A few more burdens to bear. There's a few more tears to shed down here. Oh, I hear the Lord say, welcome home. I want to hear the Lord tell me, welcome home.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Those two songs was by the Bishop Darrell McFadden, and they both were going out in memory of Brother Bobby Martin, going out in memory of Brother Bobby Martin. And I'm getting some more songs. Matter of fact, I had some songs right here, but also I was trying to let Brother McElway know that there's some things that he did want to say about Brother Bobby and letting him know that he can call and do that. So hopefully he will call and do that to let you all know all the beautiful, beautiful things that Brother Bobby Martin was responsible for and the things that he did in his lifespan. Because you know there is a beginning and then there is an ending of our life on this side. And it doesn't matter how long our life is or how short it is. We like to remember the things that we did in between that beginning and that end. And we like to always send honor to those who God really blessed to not just sit down and just not do anything. Which some people may have just did one thing and it might have been a great thing, but it is so awesome when God can use a person in a lot of different capacities and allow a person's life to be completely full. And one reason why I wasn't really just prepared with my next song is because on the roster it said that Melvin Williams would be here until 8:30, but Melvin Williams closed out right before 8 o'clock. So anyway, now we got these last 2 hours or these last hour and 45 minutes to just bless the Lord, and most of it gonna be heavenly songs tribute to the late Robert James Martin, aka Bobby Martin, who we love here at WFPR 1400 AM and in the Hammond community. Okay, that was two songs from the Bishop Darrell McFadden. We got a song now from the late Lee Williams and the spiritual QCs that says, welcome home. Well, they're telling you, welcome home, Bobby. Yes, listen up.
When I sing my last song, I want to hear you say, when I sing my last song, I want to hear you say, when I sing my last song, I want to hear you say, I want to hear you say, welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, oh, I want to hear you say, when I pray my last prayer, I want to hear you say, when I pray my last prayer, I want to hear you say, when I pray my last prayer, I want to hear you say, I want to hear you say, welcome, 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 welcome. I want to hear you say, when I'm giving up my throne, I want to hear you say, all of my friends, everybody's gone. I want to hear you say, and now it seems like I'm all alone. I want to hear you say, I want to hear you say, welcome, 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 oh, serve, come on, serve, come on, waiting on you, waiting on you. You've been faithful, oh, you think, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't know about you, I don't know about you, but when I get there, when I get there, when I step out on the cloud, when I get home, when I get home, there'll be no more howdy, howdy. There'll be no more goodbye. Won't be no more getting up in the morning. There'll be no more laying down at night. There won't be no more crying. There'll be no more dying. There'll be no more crying. There'll be no more every day. Gonna be Sunday.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. We want to celebrate. We want to really celebrate. But that song right there, it hit me hard because I thought about Uncle Lee too. I thought about Lee Williams and the Spiritual QCs and now Bobby and so many. Leon Franklin, my friend, also that's been with me in the gospel for a long time, playing gospel music and with the promotion and stuff. Yeah. But that's a good song though. And Lee sung that song and he said when it was all over when he got through singing. And I know Brother Bobby loves Lee Williams too. And I know he said the same thing when he played his last song. Oh my God, my God, my God, my God. We're gonna have Mac Elway call in a little while, but we're also gonna open the lines for those that used to listen to Bobby, especially at this time of the evening. And maybe about 3 minutes only, two if you can get it in two. You can give us some of your fondest memories of him. And if you met him outside of the radio station, what was your fondest memory of Brother Bobby Martin? Uh, Mac Elway is going to call in and we're going to let him. We're not going to start that call in probably until after. We're going to give him about 10 minutes to sum up what he wants to say, about 15 minutes to sum up what he wants to say. Because I know he probably have a lot of fun memories because him and Brother Bobby worked together as being a part of the military. And Bobby came back home. He traveled and went away, did military, lived away for a long time, and then he came back to Hammond. And he probably did his best living and did a whole lot when he got back here in his olden days, in his last 20 years after 60, he probably accomplished so much in that time. And he had an opportunity to do it. When he retired, he had an opportunity. God spared him 20 years to be able to do a lot after probably formally retiring, gave him opportunity to have time to do a lot of things that he probably desired to do. Be a DJ in his late 50s, early 60s, to be a DJ and one of the bad DJ, bringing you all kind of music, bringing you country music, bringing you folk music, bringing you a little bit of R&B up in there. Bobby, Bobby, Bobby. We are gonna miss just the thought of him. Just the thought of him, just the thought of him. So after Mac Elway finishes, we're gonna give other people opportunity. We're not gonna be all night with it though, because we want to play some more music in his honor and in his memory. Um, I have another song by Bishop Darrell and that talks about building near nature. That's right, building near nature. I want y'all to listen up to that. Hey, y'all call somebody, tell everybody that the Princess of Radio is on the air in the evening, trying to bring you nothing but the best in gospel on this side of heaven. And we're paying tribute to one of our own DJs of WFPR 1400 AM, 103.7 FM, The Boss. All right? Y'all let them know. We're rolling over here. I started on my journey a long time ago. I promised the Lord I'd let the world know He's going away to prepare a place for us. That's why I'm building me a mansion way over the Lord and said I'm building me a mansion tall and building me a mansion. Oh, I'm building me a mansion over there. Lord, I'm building me a mansion tall and building me a mansion over there. I'm building me a mansion way over the Lord.
trouble behind. I will be resting in my heavenly home on high. No more worries, no sickness there will be. That's why I'm building me a mansion way over the glory land. Said I'm building me a mansion. I'm building me a mansion. You know I'm building me a mansion over there. Yeah, I'm building me a mansion. I'm building me a mansion. You know that I'm building me a mansion way over the glory. Say again, I'm building me a mansion. I'm building me a mansion. You know I'm building me a mansion over there. Yeah, I'm building me a mansion. I'm building me a mansion. You know I'm building me a mansion. Lord, I'm building me a mansion. Lord, I'm building me a mansion. I got to build me a mansion. Build me a mansion. I gotta work while it's day. Cause the night will come with no man can work. I gotta put in my time. I gotta work on my heavenly home. That's why I'm living.
That's what we said. That's what Bible said. That's what I said. Right now, I'm building me a mansion. I'm putting in the work and putting in the time, and I know all I got to do is accept Jesus Christ, and victory is mine, and I shall make it in. I don't have to work. I like the sermon that we played from January from Pastor Hannah saying we ain't got to work for it. But at the same time, if we build in a mansion and if we have got on board, it makes us want to work. It makes us want to work. So we work because we know who we're working for. Oh my God. Somebody don't hear me tonight. Oh my God. Brother Bobby was sending up timber and he was building him a mansion over in Glory Land. We're honoring the late Brother Bobby Martin on tonight. That's right. We are honoring and remembering him. And we always let him know we appreciate him when he was here. And I thank God for how he came on and took over for me as I would travel and go out of town and couldn't be here. Thank God how he took over this night shift for me and James and the rest of us so we can go to and fro and here and there on Sundays while he dedicated his time to be here for you, you, and you. We appreciate him. Because he's not here anymore is the reason I'm here tonight. Because if he'd have been well and able and wouldn't have had to retire, he'd have been right here and loved it, loved it, loved it. All right, all right, all right. We got another song that we're going to play. It ain't necessarily the heavenly song, but it's giving God all the honor and all the glory. And like I said, he liked them Southern songs, and then they're on their way to Hammer on July the 15th. Listen up. Somebody said, how did I get over? Check it out. How I got over, how I got over. Oh, I made it over. How I got over, how I got over. Lord, I made it over. My soul is back in wonder. How I got over, how I got over, how I got over. Lord, I made it over. How I got over, how I got over. Yes, I made it over. My soul is back in wonder. How I got over. So that I can see Jesus, that man that set me free, the one that said he suffered for he died on Calvary. I'm gonna thank him for how he brought me. Thank God for how he brought me. My soul back and wonder. My soul back and wonder.
Oh, I got over. Yeah. Lord, my soul, my soul, Lord, my soul. Sometimes, Lord, I made it over. Lord, my soul, my soul. Oh, I made it. Can I get me a witness? I made it. I made it. Every time. Didn't have no joy. Oh, I made it. By the help of the Lord. Oh, I made it. Sometimes I had to fight. He wanted to kill. Somehow I made it. I made it. It got rough, y'all. Oh, I made it. Sometimes, sometimes I got sick. Look at me. Oh, I made it. Lord, I made it. Lord, I got it. Lord, I made it. Oh, I made it. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Never would have made it. Never would have made it without Jesus. I made it. I made it. Lord, I made it. My soul. My soul. Oh, my soul. Ah. Anybody out there? It was Jesus. It was Jesus. Nobody but Jesus. He called me over. He called me over. And I got a witness.
Ah, yeah, that was one of Bobby's favorite singers, and he played his music a lot because he had got over a lot. He had got over a lot, and now he done crossed on over. You heard Bob said he want to see Jesus. Oh my God. OMG. We're gonna keep it right there with them Southern Stars. They on their way. They on their way July 15th. But guess what? They got those songs for this occasion. Ah, Bob talking about viewing that holy city, y'all. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Brother Bobby getting ready to view that holy city. Yeah, listen up, listen up.
I'm going to view that holy city. Oh, yeah. Lord, I'm going to view that holy city. Lord, I'm going to view that holy city. I'm going to view that holy city. One of these old days. Oh, I'm going to sit at the welcome table. Oh, I'm going to sit there, sit at the welcome table. Oh, yeah, Lord, I'm going to sit at the welcome table. to feast on milk and honey. Oh, I'm going to feast on milk and honey. Oh, yeah. I'm going to feast on milk and honey. Oh, feast on milk and honey. One of these old days. I got one more thing. This. Oh, yeah. Lord, I'm going to shout my over. One day. Yeah. Lord, I'm going to shout over. Help me say it again. I'm going to shout. Shout, shout, one of these old days. I'm going to feel that holy shit. And then I'm going to sit there. Well, when I get there, I'm going to I'm going to shout, 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 trouble. Excuse me. Shout, shout, trouble, trouble. And then I'm going to feel that whole shit. Sit up the way I sit. And then I'm going to be so looking at it. And then I'm going to shout, shout. I will go, shout, 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 one of these old days, shout, all around here, shout, I'm gonna shout my trouble, I won't have to worry about being trouble, I won't have to worry about being talked about no more, shout. I'm gonna shout out, and then I'm gonna use that. Oh, yeah. Oh, I want it. Yeah. Oh man, ain't nothing like that old school gospel reminding you of heaven. Reminding you that this is not your home and that you might be going through a little bit now, but baby, you got something to look forward to. And guess what, y'all? We kind of sad and we be sad and we hate to see somebody go, but we can't get over there and do all that and do all that praising and do all that thanking and living forever after while we still on this side. We can't do it. We can't do it. And I heard somebody said they can feast on milk and honey on this side. That may be true. But when that songwriter penned that song, I'm sure he felt like this milk and honey ain't gonna be nothing compared to when you feasting on milk and honey in heaven. I don't know what they were thinking when they wrote it, but whatever they were thinking, it's all right with me. Somebody said they gonna feast on milk and honey. And I tell you, I know I can feel it right now as I'm talking to you. Feasting on milk and honey over here ain't nothing compared to if we get the feast on milk and honey over there. Oh my man. And then, that's just a paraphrase and just a ideal of how beautiful heaven is. That's all it is. That's all it is. I like it. I like it. I like it. That's what the late Mr. Clarence Washington used to say. I like it. I like it. But before we make our way call in, let's see, can we get this song in by Veronica Bowen in North Carolina? She said he's coming again. So, and I want to let everybody know, I'm not too much worried about when Jesus cracked the sky open because when he comes and call out name individual, that's his coming again for me. Now, all that when I'm going to rise up out the grave and all that, I don't know about all that. And half of that I don't understand. But I do know
that I got eternal life. I know that much. And I know that it ain't no more of me over here. Once I'm from over here, I'm going to be with the Lord. To be absent from the body, if I'm a Christian, is to be present with the Lord. So that's all. That's the only part I understand. So my end is when He called my number on this side. On this side, I'm gonna rest wherever I'm gonna be or whatever's gonna be going on, wherever He's saying to be absent from the body. I don't understand it all, but I just believe the report. And so whatever rest to be with the Lord from here is, that's what body is. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Now all that getting up and one morning and all that, when we all meet together, y'all know I got my little philosophies about all that. Because I believe that when it's all said and done, in our imagination, it's going to be all these hundreds of years later, and we all going to just rise and meet. But I just believe it's going to be like we all stepped out of here at one time. That's just my belief. That's the way I feel about the situation. But anyway, Ronica got a song saying, He coming again. Yeah, He's coming again. Check it out. And she was another artist that Bobby liked.
Oh, yeah. Just the other night, I was reading in the Bible, and I went to John, the 14th chapter, and I began to read the first and the third verse. And it goes like this: it says, let not your heart be troubled. If you believe in God, believe also in me. It says, in my Father's house are many mansions. He said, if it were not so, I would have told you. Or somebody know what I'm talking about here. He said, I'm going away to prepare a place for you. And there where I go, I will soon come again. Well, I stopped right there at that verse where it said, I'll soon come again. And I began to think about that thing a little bit, and the song came into my mind, and I thought about that thing there. I began to put a song together, and it goes something like this. Listen. He's coming again. Talking about Jesus. Coming again. He's coming again. And it won't be very long. No. Listen, y'all here. I don't know the day, and I don't know the hour, but the Lord is soon to come back. I can tell by the sign. We got mothers and daughters, mothers and their own sons, y'all. That lets me know that the Lord is soon to come. He's coming again. Oh, yes, He is. I got one more thing, listen here. He's coming back like a thief in the night. You better get your soul right. You better get your home right. Oh, yes, He is. Oh, somebody better get ready, better get ready, because the Lord is coming back. Oh, yes, He is. I believe I said verse one more time, y'all. Listen. I don't know the day, and I don't know the hour, but the Lord is soon to come. I can tell by the time. He's coming again. Oh, yes, He is now. Oh, I know, the Lord is coming. He's coming again. Oh. Not too the Lord shall return. I'm ready for power, y'all. He's coming back. He's coming back on the cloud. Every eye shall see it. Every tongue must confess. The thing I like about it, when the Lord come back, I want to be able to step on more. I want to be able to go back with the Lord. Somebody say, Monica, what you going to do when you get over there where Jesus is? Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to shout the trumpet all over. I'll be so happy that I finally made it home. Listen here, y'all. Somebody got a mother over there, and somebody's got a father over there. But the thing I like about it is when I get over there, I see King Jesus. I see King Jesus. I thought about to let you know that the Lord is coming back and it won't be long. No.
Yes, indeed. We got two witnesses say when they get over there, they're going to shout their trouble over. But we got Mac Airway on the phone. Hey, Mac Airway.
Good night, good evening. Thank you, Sister Renee. We appreciate all you are doing today to assist with what the big man calls Dr. Robert Martin's Day at WFPR. He will truly be missed. Myself, as the president of the Louisiana Native Daughter Association, it gives me great pleasure to recognize someone in the community that has provided selfless service. You know, Dr. Robert Martin was served on the Tangipahoa Parish Tourist and Conventions Bureau as a board member. That's where I originally met him. And he's a former Hammond City councilman. He was also on the Tangipahoa Parish Library board member up until his death. He was the radio announcer at WFPR 1400 and 103.7, gospel radio broadcaster at the night shift where you are right now. You know, prior to getting there, a lot of people didn't know it, but he was a radio announcer in Seattle, Washington, on the air prior to 2003. He began his own show in 2003 with WFPR and served on it diligently until January of this year. Dr. Martin also served in the Louisiana Native Guard Association, which he was one of the founding members of, and I served as the president of it. We did a lot of collaboration with educating the community on the African American soldiers during the Civil War in New Orleans and in America's history that the history books does not account for. He was also a member of the 9th and 10th Horse Cavalry Association, world-renowned Buffalo Soldiers. Dr. Martin will be truly missed. He was a private man, very private man. I was dear friends with him, and there's things I learned later in his life. He was a forgiving man with selfless service. And let me ease everybody's comfort. Dr. Martin was not afraid to transition. Before this time, him and I held some conversations just recently, as roughly about a month and a half ago. And Dr. Martin was reminiscing on his life, his family, and he loved his family. They were near and dear to his heart. I'm going to tell you, they were so near and dear that he kept all of that private outside of the limelight. I had to ask him when Brother Cox and I visited him at the hospital at North Oaks. When I met his daughter, I said, could I have permission to speak with your daughter so that I can find out what's going on with you? Later in his life, he was not answering the phone. His family was taking care of him. They're close family members. And they too, even though I've been knowing many of them for years, they're kind of private in the way they do things, because I didn't even know they was kin to him, and they was taking care of him until they called me on the phone and said, you've been calling, and he told me to call you back. But he will truly be missed. He's brought a lot to the community. in all kind of ways. He served right there at Greenfield Baptist Church, pastored by Pastor Hannibal. He always had wise words to say. He would never step in front of the picture. He always pushed me as the president in front of news media. He'd have me speaking with Action 17, have me speaking with the newspapers when we collaborated with the library. He would have me telling the stories, and he would stand in the backdrop. I didn't understand it at first. I was like, Dr. Martin is a wise man. He's older than I. He's a doctor. And in fact, he didn't walk around telling you that he had a doctor in theology. Many people didn't know that. He was prepared, well trained in the ministry, and he was not seeking any shape, form, or fashion in trying to be recognized as a man of the gospel. He just wanted his life to be an example to others. He was a servant. He was a servant leader. You don't find many people like that today. Everybody want to boast, and they quick to tell you, I'm the pastor and I'm in charge. But Dr. Martin never said those words, and he always walked around and lived his life as an example. Now, I'm going to tell you, as his friend, he reminded me of Jesus Christ. That's truly how he was to me. All with him, he never boasted about it. So I just wanted to have the opportunity to call in and let everyone know he'll truly be missed in the community everywhere he served. You heard the many different organizations that I mentioned that he was a part of, but that's only a sample. Because before he came, he moved away to Minnesota for a while, and he was in Seattle, Washington for a while. He traveled with the military. And when he came back, I had to dig out of him about his veteran past and help him connect with the VA and get what his benefits was entitled to him, the health insurance and things like that they would take care of him with. But however, he did something else also. He was one of the people in the area that was the first law enforcement officer around for Hammond City Council. Hammond City. Let me correct that. He was a law enforcement officer with the city of Hammond during trying times. You know, we think that times are trying now with racism and things that are going on. Yes, we are going through some things, but it was much worse when he was on the police force. And he would tell me about those disparaging times, but yet, in spite of, he loved Hammond. He loved Louisiana. He loved Tangipahoa Parish. He loved the people in the parish. I have never heard him say one negative word about any person. That's a true statement. And I can tell you that as being a close associate, a close friend of his, visiting at his house, having conversations with him, we can all rest. He knew where he was going. And it did not surprise me. You know, when you learn the story, he saw himself going into heaven before the final hour, and his actions dictated it. He was ready, and he wasn't worried about the other side. So, DJ Renee, I thank you for allowing me to call in and share. Brother Cox, the big man, had said that next Sunday during our talk show time, and that's at the 3:30 hour, we will also continue to recognize his contributions. He's poured into all of us. DJ Renee, we all younger than him. And he's everywhere along his life, he's done something that inspired all of us. And I thank you for allowing this time. And we'll continue to remember him in the community. I can promise you, as the president of the Louisiana Native God Association, that his name will not go away. The group is getting together now to consider some things in his memory and his honor that will go on in the future. DJ Renee, keep doing what you're doing, and we thank God for all that you do and all that the radio station does, and we look forward to bigger and brighter things in the future.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, because some people didn't know, and some people knew that he did a lot, but they didn't know the depths. And like you said, that's only on the surface. He have did so many things, but those are some of the things that stand out. And he did all that over the course of his life. But he did, as I said earlier, a lot of that stuff he did in the last 20 years since he been back home.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He's a servant. Like I said, he was a servant leader. He served away from home. He was ready to come back home. He was very humble. Closer. I'm gonna tell you one little story if you allow me to have a little time
Go
on
ahead.
how I initially met him. I was a young man just coming from New Orleans, working as a contractor in construction, and I got around in the parish and learned some political figures. And he saw me working one day, and he just started having conversation. He drove out to the town of Independence, Louisiana, picked me up, and said he wanted to ride and have conversation. And because I knew he was on the Tourism and Conventions Bureau Board, I trusted him. I had never been around him at all. I didn't know him like I did later in life, but I rode with him. And we were riding around Lala Camp Hospital, and he was telling me about his vision and how he wanted to do some things and help some people, and how he wanted to do some things to help his family, his desires for his family. He spoke that all the way until his last conversation. His family was important to him. We held those conversations, and he shared with me. I mean, a lot of people didn't know he owned a truck, an 18-wheeler, and he did motor carrying across the United States. He shared his gifts with one of his nephews out of Texas. But he was a sharing person. He never said anything bad, no matter what happened to him. He would not mumble a word of negativity about a situation. And I hope that the Lord blesses me to allow to become myself, to become like he was. And that is, see the positive in everything, no matter how negative it is. And I'm sure I can find easily at least 500 personnel that knew Dr. Martin that would vouch and say the same thing. He never said a mumbling word. Served in the choir at Greenfield Baptist Church, sung songs. I mean, and I'm probably sharing now that he was a theologian and a doctor, had a doctor's degree in theology. Showed me the certificate, showed me the school he attended, and never said a mumbling word.
And as you
So
was,
that,
and as you were saying, of the airway, he was so concerned about family, and not only family of his bloodline, but the family of his community. The reason he went
yeah,
for city councilman is because the street, where he was raised, his family on Mooney Avenue and down by the park in that area. Him and I talked often. He was always like positive and praying for the boys, the ones who are not quite on the right track, that they'll
yeah,
come around. Different things about my son. Give them time. They're kind of young and they're exposed to so much. And so
he would say that.
yeah.
Yeah,
And his prayer before he left here and all along was that that they would grow and that they would learn, and that somebody younger than him even would reach out and try to nurture them, because he was concerned about that. And he would often walk down that area and talk to my nephews and different one of them. And and that's why he did so much, like you said, in so many organizations, because he wanted to find a gateway or road for the youth to go the right direction.
yes, he did. His heart was there. And if I could say one thing, I can only imagine that this must have been in his mind and his heart. He said, if I can help somebody along the way, then my living would not be in vain. That is the way he lived. And that's the way we will remember him and carry all of this on. Again, thank you. Thank you for allowing some time for this expression. Continue doing what you're doing. And hey, we will always support you just like we supported him.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you, man of God. All right.
God bless you too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
All right. That was Mr. McElway, who also is a community oriented person. He's a strong soldier. He's a strong head soldier, but he is concerned about this area, and he's concerned about people. And I appreciate that in him. That's why he's here with James on first and third Sunday. All right, all right. We're gonna go back to some music, but now the opportunity, if it's anything that you all in the radio land just want to express within 2 minutes, y'all can do so at this time. I give you that opportunity to dial 985-429-9377. You can say what you're gonna miss about Bobby, or you can say what you enjoyed about Bobby as he was here at WFPR for 20, well, if he started his own broadcast in 2003, he started with me, must have been in 21, because he was with me for at least, I came on in 2000. I came in 2000, and it got kind of hectic where I had to go out of town all the time. So I asked Bobby then that we were part of the same church, and he was a smart man, and I just knew he knew everything. So I asked him about coming on and doing my show whenever I was going out of town. So, and when I got from that show, he started a show. And then when he got from his show, he brought Greenfield on. So, yeah, he's been here at WFPR at least 22 years, even prior to him starting his own show in 2003. But anyway, that phone line is open. That phone line is open. 985-429-9377. What you all gonna remember about Brother Bobby Martin? Uh,
I know Jesus coming back for me. Oh, Jesus coming back for me. Yeah, Jesus went away to prepare a place for me. Jesus coming back for me. Yeah, Jesus coming back for me. I know Jesus coming back for me. Yeah, Jesus went away to prepare a place for me.
excuse me.
Jesus coming back for me. Listen, let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe in the Son. God, He'll go away to prepare a place for me. Whatever He may be, you can be there too. God, I know Jesus coming back for me. I know Jesus coming back for me. Oh, Jesus went away to prepare a place for me. Jesus coming back for me. Listen, in my Father's house, a many nights. If it wasn't no soul, I told you, yeah, He go away to prepare a place for me. Wherever He might be, you can be there too. God, I know Jesus coming back for me. Jesus coming back for me. Yeah, Jesus will to prepare a place for me. Jesus coming back for me. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. I know He is. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back. Just like He went away. He's coming back again. He's coming back. Do you want to be ready? He's coming back. Do you want to be ready? He's coming back. When my Jesus
Oh, shucks, y'all. That's Pastor Anthony Cox and Evangelist George Cox and the Gospel Singers reminding us that he's coming back. And every time a death comes, especially when it's in our circle, it lets us know he's coming back. He's coming back. We're going out. We're going out of here. Do you have your house in order? Brother Bobby had his house in order. Ah, yes, 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 yes. All right, all right. We got another song, and Pastor Anthony and Evangelist Joyce and the Gospel Singers will be rocking and rolling with Bob Holloway on July the 15th for the anniversary of yours truly. Oh, it's going down in Hammer if the Lord said the same. If he don't come and get us before then. But if he come and get us before then, it's all right. And I'm telling y'all right on radio, James got somebody carry on with the program. Let it go forth in my memory. So yeah, so if them artists still around, y'all just take control and do the program. All right, on July the 15th. Yeah. All right, all right. We're going to another song. And this is one of the songs that Brother Bobby made famous here at WFPR. And I loved it so much that I was telling him about getting me a copy of it, and he made sure he got me the CD. And he got a lot of other music that I would like to have to bring to you all on here. So I'm gonna see if I can get that worked out with some family members. But Brother Bobby had a lot of great songs. He had a lot of them that he had. He had a lot of them that he met artists through me and James and the rest of us, and he got those CDs and he played them for you all. And one of them was those Five Blind Boys of Mississippi, and he also would collect music of the blind boys of Alabama. So we'd like to be able to bring some of that to you all. Because I know Sister Rosetta Jones already been saying that there's a lot of songs that Brother Bobby Martin played that she was like to hear. And Brother James had already talked with Area, try to figure out how we were going to be able to play some of the music that you all was accustomed to at night. So y'all be prayerful that we can make that happen, okay? Y'all be prayerful that we can make that happen. All right, all right. Well, we're going to this song here that I used to listen to Bobby at night when he first started doing the late night and working the evening shift. Oh my God, I fell so in love with this song like y'all fell in love with just another day. I fell in love with this song here, and I think a lot of you all are too. So listen up. Let me be thankful, thankful, Lord. Let me be thankful. Excuse me. Thankful, Lord. If I start tomorrow, don't forget to remind me. If I start to complain, please help me to remember. When I didn't have food, it was you who fed me, Lord. Let me be thankful, Lord. I want to be thankful. Thankful, Lord. If I seem to be ungrateful, help me to remember all you done for me. If I seem to forget how you made a way for, please remind
be thankful, Lord. Thankful, Lord. When I lay down and die, let me be thankful. When I lay down in the morning, I want to thank the Lord. When I dress myself, put shoes on my feet, sit down at the table with plenty food to eat. Let me be thankful. Oh, thankful Lord. Let me be thankful. Oh. All right, we have another call on the air, Brother Mark Square. How you doing?
I'm blessed and well, sister. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm so
Good,
grateful that
good,
you
good.
called. What you want to share with us about Brother Bobby Martin?
Oh, I could share plenty, but I want to share two things. As Brother McElway was talking about the Buffalo Soldiers and the group, the Louisiana National Guard, I was one of the first recipients of receiving an award in which Brother Bobby and Brother McElway were a part of,
Okay.
and that was the being recognized as the first African American organist in one of the churches in Ponchatoula, All Saints Episcopal Church, where I presently serve.
Okay.
And then the second thing to share with you is that Brother Bobby would always play some classic church hymns that we don't hear sung in congregations now.
Right.
But he would go back and he would pull those out for about 15 minutes or so, and I would really look forward to that. And I hope that you all would continue that part of his segment.
Okay, what we're gonna do, be prayerful. The family is mourning now, but you
Yes.
still have to take care of business. And
Oh,
I'm hoping that I'll be able to reach out to his daughter, his kids, and see if we can get the collection of music for the radio.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure, that would be a blessing.
All right,
All right. Thank you for allowing me to share.
God bless you. Thank you.
Okay, God bless you as well.
All right. All right, y'all, it's that time. Anybody have some fun memories? And it's just great that Brother Mark is listening, being that Bobby is not here. And we thank God that we did choose to try to do this tribute to him and play Zion songs to remember him. And y'all remember earlier I played one of them hymns by one of them groups. Because yes, Bobby and we had a lot of like spirits when it came to music. So when I made a choice for him to take my place, it was all she wrote. I mean, it was just divinely led by God. And then he ended up on the station with his own broadcast. And then he and I both, and Brother James had his own broadcast. And we end up on the station doing what we do now for the station itself, which is a blessing. All right. Okay, let me finish that song because that was one of his favorites. And I don't even know if it was his favorite, but he realized it was our favorites. And him and I was talking one day about that song and Just Another Day. He was saying it's got so much in common that you all just gravitate to those two songs. All right, listen up. But y'all still can call just a couple minutes to give us your whatever you want to share about Brother Bobby, if he touched your life in any type of way, being here in Hammond, being on the radio station. If y'all have anything that you would like to share, this is your time to do it tonight. Tonight is your chance to do it. Okay? Whoa! We're down at night. Let me be thankful. When I rise above in the morning, I want to thank the Lord. When I can dress myself,
All right, you're live on the air, Mama Burris.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna miss him because that was one of my sons he used to play for me. And another day, and he had to track another day down for me, and he rode around with the Cox. I won the Cox tape,
Uh-huh.
and I said, "When is I'm gonna get my tape?" And he said, "Oh, I don't want to keep it in the car." He said, "Because it might mess it up." And I think James Cox had to wind up getting it for me. he
Okay.
was he was a special person because he always, when he get ready to close, he'll say, "Hug your family, give them a little kiss, get your spouse, and give them a little hug, and don't never go to bed mad." Just, oh Lord, I just,
I know you full. I know you full.
yeah.
That's why y'all taking so long to call, because everybody full.
And his family, I thank them for what they stood by him and everything, and I love them, and I'll be praying for the family.
All right. Thank you so much, Mama Mamie. We look forward to being here with all of you guys. All right. God bless you. Okay. All right. We're going back to some music, but that number is 985-429-9377. We don't mind pulling it down to give this time, because you know a lot of time at the funeral, everybody can't be on the program. So if you got something that you want to say in the honor of Brother Bobby Martin, and you know your name ain't gonna be on the program, it's time for you to call 985 429-9277 I'm sorry. 93. Well, I'm gonna have to look at y'all because I'm forgetting. All right. But I'm gonna play another old school song about us when we get out of here. Okay, I got another caller. Okay. Looks like my mommy there. All right, mommy. Hello.
Hello, how's everybody doing? My name is Ernestine Scott Gore, and I'm just calling to say just a few things about Bobby, how I loved him, and what good person he was. Always, giving young people positive, things to do, and he was worried about my uh, nephews and everything, going to school and not working. And when he was city councilor, he would go over and talk to them and and try to get them a job, help them get them on their feet and everything. And I knew him for a long time because I knew him before he left Hammond. We grew up together on the same street on Mooney Avenue. And so when he returned home, and we became friends again. And he always would tell me, he came to my house one time, and he always told me, I should have been a designer or interior decorator, and all that. And so, and now about some part of December, he went and bought a special book for me, a
Yes, he
interior
did.
decorator book, and he
Yep.
bought it to me.
Yes, he
And he
did.
said, this is for you. And you've been in the wrong profession. You should have been an interior decorator. That's what he told me. But he was one person that loved the Lord, and he didn't brag about what he do or nothing like that. Like Mac always said, he was very quiet, and not boastful, about like his degree and whatever he
Excuse me.
do and everything. I'm gonna miss him, and I love him. And for my birthday, he had came to my house, and he was sick, getting sick then in December, and wasn't able to come to the party, but he came over just to bring me a gift. And I mean, I love him because I've been knowing him forever. We went to school together. He lives on the same street. Oh no, and I'm gonna really miss him. And I used to listen to him every Sunday until I grew. I didn't turn my uh, radio off until he went off. And I love him, and and to his family, I'm just asking to tell them to look to Jesus, because one thing we know, he was in Christ Jesus, and he loved the Lord, and we know we didn't come here to stay, and he was ready and well with Jesus, died in Christ Jesus, and
Amen.
and I love him.
All right. Thank you, Mama.
And I'm gonna miss you.
All right, darling. All right.
All right.
All
Bye bye.
right. Okay. All right. The lines are still open while we play this song by the Gospel Inferiors, another old ship of Zion. Check it out.
To the old ship of Zion, step on. If you want to see Jesus, you better step on and follow me to the ship of Zion. Till your ship of Zion. You know, if you want to see Jesus.
All right, Sister Paulette, make sure your radio is down. Make sure your radio is down, baby. Okay, make sure your radio is down, Paulette.
Hello.
Okay, your radio down?
I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. What you want to say?
I'm gonna miss Papa Martin. I remember I used to way back a long time ago. I used to get him to play songs for me.
Right, right. I know. You used to get him to play them Nightingales, I think, or one of them groups back in the day. You used to always get him to
The one
play.
that's from the Nightingale singing Past Midnight and Lee Williams, the Williams brothers singing Come As You Are.
Right, 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 right. I remember. I remember when he first came on, when he came on with my broadcast, he used to call all the time. And he used to look forward to that.
And I used to get in play the little revelation that there was a peace in the valley.
Right, right. All them old schools, all them old schools. Yep, yep, yep. So I know you're gonna miss him on that night shift playing all them requests for you, huh?
Yeah, I remember I used to get in to play the Mount Pleasant Choir Past Night.
Okay, 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 okay. Yep. So he will be missed.
Yeah, and I remember I used to get him to do that a long time ago. I used to get you to play them too.
I know that, yeah, so yeah, you used to always give me to play a lot of songs. And when he came on and would be just sitting in for me, you would get him to play it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Paulette. We're gonna move along and get some more calls. All right. Thank you. All right. Okay, we will. Okay, thank you. All right, that was Paulette Thompson. Also, her name is Cassandra. She's been with us 27 years. Listen to WFPR. I know since I've been here and getting requests and calling in and being faithful. All right, we're gonna continue to play the gospel and viewers, but y'all welcome to call 985 429 9377 985 429 9377. Okay, Miss Mary. Hey, Miss Mary.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
I don't know him like the rest of them, but I'm going to miss him because I like to listen at him every Sunday from the time he come on until 10 o'clock that night. He used to always play one of Robert Sims' songs. And if y'all don't forget sometime to play one of Robert Sims' songs, because you said I like the Robert Sims songs he played. And all the ones he played, some way back there. And we're gonna miss him. We just got to keep on praying. I'm gonna be praying for the Martin family and all.
Well, you know, You know, he was an advocate of playing our homegrown, and he and him and Robert Sims talked a lot, and he enjoyed Robert Sims. I think Robert Sims was one of the people who actually did a benefit program for him.
Yeah, okay.
Not a
Yeah,
benefit,
okay.
but a
Yeah,
program just because you
yeah,
know he
yeah.
played his homegrown.
Yeah, well, he going to be missed.
Okay, thank you for calling.
All right, baby. God
All
bless
right,
you.
God bless you.
Continue to do God's work.
Thank you. All right, that's Mama Mary. She's been listening for a long time. All right, listen up, y'all.
Step on, come on tonight and follow me. It has been somebody's mother. It has landed somebody's mother. But if you want to see her again, you know.
I know some of y'all want to call, but y'all full today. Y'all really heard. I know. That's why it's taking everybody so long to call. They don't know if they want to call or not because I know they don't want to start crying. But as Black Edward told you, a life well lived, a life well lived. And we got to go this way. We got to go this way. Or should I say we got to go that way?
It has been somebody's mother. You know. Ooh, if you want to see Jesus, all you gotta do, step on, love and follow me. Change Jesus.
All right. We got another caller. Caller, you on the air. Who am I talking to?
This is Rosetta Jones.
And I know you full because you talked to me earlier. It was hard for you to call. Speak your mind, baby. Talk to me.
I'm going to try to get out best I can. The first time I met him, we had, myself and my daughter had stopped at his house to talk to him about her son. She wasn't able to find a job. They would always just put him on them temp thing. I think you just go for a little while and they lay you off. But by and by, he got a job now and he's working every day. That was the first time that I had met him and everything. Then when I started to call, I found out the fun side of it was a choo-choo train.
Yeah.
And I would call right at that time. I know that he was trying to get me off, you know. He said, I'm packing up. It's time for that choo-choo train. It should be at Macomb, Mississippi. And when the train catch up, I say, what in the world were you doing to let the train catch us? Oh, I don't know.
That's what he said.
Yeah. And one time, oh yeah, he's getting ready to get off from work at his time to get off, and I think it was 4:30 or something over. And he called and told him that the train got us. He was gonna be late. that's the fun side of it. But the other side of it is this time I see it, in person. Really, he carried himself as a military person in his dress. When I see him, I looked at him. I say, the way he dressed, any mother and father can tell their children to look at him, that is the way you're supposed to wear your belt.
Come on now. Right
You
now.
come off as the ROTC and them the
Excuse me.
phrase neat. I say, anybody could tell their children that's the way you wear your belt.
Yes, ma'am.
Then, but Sabina was saying about the children. Those two things was near and dear to his heart when he spoke about that.
Right.
He was coming from the heart. I told him that must be your passion. He said, yes. No child should go to bed hungry, mad, upset. Get your children. Give us your children. Take them to church. And another thing too, it was something else. Oh, the other passion was dearly to his heart was his senior.
Right. You're correct.
His senior and his elders.
That's right.
Last time I talked to him, I think, yes, he had one regret is that he didn't have one more Sunday for them.
That's right. That's right.
So, and the other fun time we had about another day. I'm trying to play other music for y'all. If y'all just won't let me.
Yeah, me and him used to talk about that all the time. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And another song that's dear to your heart too was those Silk Jubilee singers. I said, who is that? But you played though. Because you played about 3 or 4 weeks or something other. And he didn't play another day. And when it come to him, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna make it up to y'all. I said, you better.
Okay.
A little more, but I'm just gonna go ahead and get off.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sister Rosetta.
I'm gonna miss him dearly.
I know you are. You was just talking about him last week and talking about his music.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, y'all. All right. And there was so many that grew fond of Bobby. A lot of them have passed on, but they were faithful, 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 faithful listeners and enjoyed being here with Bobby late at night. I'm gonna play this song by the Beer Brothers representing going home to be with the Lord. Check it out.
It's alright. It's alright. I know it's alright. Yes, it is. It's alright. Long as I know I gotta see everything. Yes, it is. Alright. I know it's alright. I believe I said it again. It's alright. Yes, it is. It's alright. I want the world to know it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Long as I know I gotta see everything. It's alright. Yes, it is. It's alright. I want to sing a verse. I never be in heaven. I've been told streets of hell they will go. Long as I know I gotta see it, it's gonna be alright. It's alright. Oh yeah, it's alright. Everybody wants to know that it's alright. Yes it is. It's alright. I want the world to know right. It's gonna be alright. Long as I know I got my head on. It's alright. Yes, it is. It's Larry, when you do another verse, you don't mind. Talk about me. What did you please? Why you try to go down on my knees? Long and I know I gotta see. Yes, it is. It's alright. Well, it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. I better believe it's alright. It's gonna be alright. Yeah, it's alright. Long as I know I gotta see it in the kingdom. Everything is gonna be alright. know I was gonna feel all right today. Long as I know I gotta see anything. That's why I can't give up now. I come too far. I got to hang on in there. And I do the same thing. You pray for me. It's gonna be all right. All right. You can't give up now. It's gonna be. You got to hold on. All right. You took the Lord. It's gonna be to your destiny. All right. You can't give up now. It's gonna be. We can make it do. All right. Just for a night. It's gonna be. Sure will. All right. Come in the morning. It's gonna be. I want you to be encouraged. All right. Hold on, hang in there. All right. And you keep your hand. It's all right. It's gonna be all right. It's all right. I wanna let you know. It's all right. I wanna let you know. It's all right. If you just trust God, it's all right. He got your hand. It's all right. He wipes you. It's all right. From your weeping eyes. It's all right. Hold on. It's all right. Shoot the faith. It's all right. I tried it before. It's all right. And I know what God can do. It's all right. He didn't bring me. It's all right. He didn't bring me this far. It's all right. You I'm feeling good here. It's all right. I feel like David. It's all right. I got the encouragement. It's all right. I got to carry my own. It's all right. I better cut this off here. It's all right. It's all right. Yes, it is. It's all right. You ought to wave your hand. It's all right. And read your land. It's all right. And bring a brother come and tell you. It's all right. It's gonna be. It's all right. It's gonna be all right.
Oh, y'all, I like that. I like that. I was getting happy showing up in here. Long as I know I got a seat in the kingdom. It's all right. Bobby knew. You heard El McElway say he was ready. He knew. He didn't bring it on and he wasn't telling God to come on and give me. But when the body got weak and when the help was failing, he said it was all right. Oh my God, because I got a seat in the kingdom. And what I like about it, God didn't let him suffer too long. Bobby was up these stairs until the second Sunday in January, but he felt his health failing and he went head on and stopped it. But and then he still was trying to take care of himself. Father Time, Mother Nature, whatever, took a toll on him with the illness. And God said, come on home, baby. Come on home. Lord have mercy. You got a seat in the kingdom. Ain't that good news, y'all? All right, y'all. I'm gonna have to cut some of these other songs off, but the lines are still open for anybody that want to call and say something in how they remember Bobby. Because look, I'm looking at the clock on the wall. I ain't too much worried about the train, but I tell you all, I was wondering how in the world I was gonna be up here from 2 to 10. I'm like, oh my God, I thought it was gonna kill me, but God fixed it. He brought on, took Bobby home that I'll be able to celebrate him. So this time has just flown. It has just flown by, just flown by. All right. All right. Well, let me go to another song in memory of Bobby. I don't know about y'all. Some people criticize songs, but guess what? I like all the songs that have been penned to praise God and to praise the fact that we going on to be with the Lord. And this is one of them. My baby's out of Chicago. God's posse said, Brother Bobby, the train ain't left him. Look up, look out. Hey Nina, I'm on Clubhouse, I'm on Facebook and YouTube and the station in Hammer. What, Nene?
Jesus come for the righteous soul. Every day I make preparation to step on. Back that train. Stop and get your load. Back that train. Please stop and Jesus said he was come for the righteous soul. Every day I make preparation to step on. I'm going home. I'm going home on that morning train. I'm going home. I'm going home on that morning train. But you know one thing, church? Jesus said, for the righteous soul. Every day I make preparation to step on. And I say it one more time. Perfect train, yeah, train. You need to stop and get your load. Every day I'm putting my mind, y'all. Yes, I am. I don't want to miss this train, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Jesus said,
all right, y'all. I know that sounds good, but I got a little bit of time. Auntie on the line. Hey, Auntie, you on the air? What's going on?
Oh, tell some wonderful words about Brother Bobby. My neighbor, he was my neighbor next door, not far from him though. And he played my song for me. Well, I loved that song. I didn't go to bed at night till I heard my song.
Now, what's your song?
And then he played his song, and he'll laugh and he just bust out and laugh. He said, I done played your song. I said, yeah, you done played my song. And I was glad to hear my song. And he ordered me a song for the song that I love. And he brought my song over to me.
Now, which one was that? Which one was that, Mama? And Auntie?
Put my shoes on. I need to say, put my shoes on my feet.
Okay.
Yeah. He played that for me every Sunday. Every Sunday he was on, he played.
Well,
and I didn't go to bed until about to played my record. And I would call to the radio station and say, I could go to bed now, you done played my record. And he'd bust out and laugh.
Well, since you stay next door to him, try to help us get that music so we can make sure we play your song.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm so sorry to hear that. He was a nice neighbor. Yes. So, okay. I just want to let you know that I love Bobby. I just love, everything he did. He was a nice man.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling, darling.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. All right, y'all. We're going to another song that's talking about glory. Listen up.
Let's do a little part of the song that goes like this. I went to the house where I used to the grass had grown up and covered up the door. Someone that crossed the street, I know to see. They say no one else there anymore. Listen. Then I went to the church house. Oh, where I go. That old preacher was still there. And he met me at the door. What he said? He said, He said they don't come here anymore. They are somewhere around. They are I won't give up, y'all. I'll keep searching and searching. Oh, and one day I'll find on the outside. Oh, Lord.
All right, all right. That was Auntie
They are
and
somewhere around the throne.
and as you know, that's the late Joe Lagan, and him and Richard and several of the other members have went on. And you see how he told that story. My mama used to play one of them songs off one of them albums years ago. And it talked about the church and the grass growing up. And they don't live anymore. They all gone. And if we look back over our life, just the last 20, almost 23 years next month that I've been here at this radio station, so many that have called and used to call are all gone. Some of the ones that even requested that song are all gone. And that lets us know Jesus is sure no coming back. And guess what? This is not our home. We're getting out of here. And I believe we're going to be with Jesus, whatever it is. All right, all right. We got another song we're going to play for your listener, and it's by Doc McKenzie and the Highlight. And it's a good song. I think some country people penned it first, but when I heard it from Doc McKenzie. And it's a pretty good song. And it's like for all our friends that's gone home. This is what we say. Uh-oh.
After a while, everything.
That's a good one too, but that ain't the one I want. The CD player want to act up on me. But y'all know me. I'm gonna try to make it work. But that other one is good too. That was finna play, but that ain't the one I want to play right now. This one here, I want to dedicate strictly to the memory of Bobby. Let's see if we're gonna be able to get it to play in the same CD player. We're gonna try to see if we can get it to play. And y'all know y'all can still call me in. Again, that's 985 429 9377. My time is almost up. I'm acting like Bobby now. I remember the times when I did used to be at the station till 10 o'clock. I did that too, trying to get out of here and get across that train track. All right, listen up, listen up.
You know, not too long ago, God needed another angel in blue to watch over us. He called my friend and said, come on, come on, come on, go with me. Rest in peace, because I know your life on earth was trouble. But only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. Oh Lord, you are no stranger to the rain. go rest in glory. Your word down here on earth is done. Go to heaven, go to heaven, rejoice. Oh yeah, love for the Father, Holy Ghost, and the Son. Oh, how we cried the day you left us. Oh, the good memories linger on. We know that you are here right now, and you're doing your part, because we feel your presence in our hearts. So go rest now, go on in glory. Oh, your work down here, your work down here on earth is done. Go to heaven, heaven, rejoicing. Oh Lord, and love for the Father, Holy Ghost, and the Son. Thank you, Lord. Love for the Father, Holy Ghost, and the Son. Oh Lord, thank you, Lord. Go in glory. Oh Lord, for the Father, Holy Ghost, and the Son. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. My God, my God. Bobby, go rest high in glory. Your work down here is done. And ain't it awesome how God allowed Bobby to turn 81, allowed him to be with us at the Christmas party looking good, but he saw that he was getting weak and allowed him to say and give his goodbyes to you all as the DJ here. And when his work was done, when his work was done, God said, you're here. And yeah, everybody like to live long lives and keep on living. But he had ran his course. He had did many things that he desired to do in life. And he had made an impact. It was nothing left but to get his crown. Oh my God, somebody gonna think about that after a while. All right. Well, we got one more song we're gonna go out of here with. One clock said 9:57, one clock said 9:59. I don't know which one is right, but we're gonna go ahead and play this song right here.
This song is in memory of three of our former members. Members like our former manager, Brother Charlie Baker,
Caller, you on the air?
Yeah, this is Rosetta Jones again. Do you know anything about a song that he was wanting for his funeral? Your dad used to sing.
That my dad used to sing?
Mm-hmm.
I'll Fly Away?
Yeah.
Okay, you say he was
Is
wanting.
that the one that make a U-turn?
Yeah, that's the one by the Pilgrim Jubilee.
Well, did you know that's what he wanted?
No, I didn't, but maybe James will get it to his daughter, and maybe he told his daughter when she was preparing.
So he said he told your dad that whoever the longest liver, he wanted that song at the funeral.
But you know, Dad died in October of 2019.
I know he just said that they had that conversation.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Whoever was the longest liver,
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
That's what he wanted. Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Our leader and founder of the Five Singer Stars, Brother Tommy Allison. Another member God called home not too long ago. Brother Dennis Bowers, the father of one of our guitar players, Brother Daquan Bowers. You know, sometimes while we're reminiscing, we think about how good God has been to us. And we think about our members that have gone on. It seems like we can hear them echoing sometimes, saying something like this. My crying days, they're over. And I got to walk. I'm gonna walk the streets of glory. And then, when we think about when the group first started, how Brother Tommy Ellison and myself, Brother Billy Hardy, couldn't sleep in the motels like other people. They wouldn't even let us eat in certain restaurants. Sometimes we had to cry, but we kept on praying, and we kept on going on. But Tommy don't have to cry no more. It seems like I hear it sometimes. Brother Dennis, I heard Brother Dennis Bow say the same thing. I heard Brother Charlie Baker say, I'm gonna walk the streets of glory. Oh, Lord. Tell us, Sam, Big O, Daquan, Justin, Ray, and Joe. I believe they want us to keep on singing. I believe they're looking down on us, saying something like this. Yes, sir.
Good night, everybody. It is my wish that I can serve you again on next Sunday or some Sunday in coming months. We love Bobby. We appreciate his life. We appreciate God for giving him to us. We're grateful and we are thankful that he truly, truly will be missed. Thank you all for being in this time and space on tonight. I'm out.
I'm Mike Brander. When I graduated law school, I didn't intend to be a personal injury attorney, but through personal experience, I realized the games that insurance companies play. I dedicated my career to fighting insurance companies to get victims the compensation they deserve. If you're a victim of a wreck, put us to work. Let our team of attorneys fight hard for you. Call me, Mike Brander, 345-1111, or visit our office on East Thomas Street in downtown Hammond.
Results may vary. Offices in Metairie and Hammond. Paid jingle singers. Filing number LA22-14069.
This is Sister Janae Robinson reminding you to tune in every Sunday at 6 p.m. Yes, every Sunday, 6 p.m. to listen to Inspiration One right here on WFPR 1400 AM and The Boss 103.7 FM. Listen up and be blessed.
The Boss is 103.7 FM, WFPR 1400 AM, Hammond, Ponchatoula, Independence.
At Mike Brander Injury Attorneys, our clients are our focus. Our fully staffed Hammond office brings the strength of our big city law firm to downtown Hammond. When you're hurt in a wreck, you deserve to be more than a number. You deserve personal attention for our downtown Hammond office. At Mike Brander Injury